Ever wondered why some relationships feel like they're written in the stars, destined to be both intensely beautiful and incredibly challenging? Today, we're diving deep into the Venus-Chiron conjunction, an astrological aspect that signifies a karmic connection ripe with opportunities for profound healing and growth, but also carrying the potential for pain, codependency, and complex relationship dynamics. Think of it as a cosmic mirror reflecting each partner's deepest wounds related to love, value, and self-worth, urging them to confront their shadows together. Now, you might be asking yourself, how does this Venus-Chiron thing actually work in a relationship? Well, buckle up, because we're about to unpack this fascinating aspect in detail. The Venus-Chiron conjunction highlights where each partner's deepest wounds related to love and value lie. Imagine Venus, representing love, beauty, and pleasure, gently probing Chiron, the wounded healer. This can manifest in various ways. For instance, the Venus person might unknowingly trigger Chiron's insecurities through expressions of love, preferences in aesthetics, or even financial habits. Let's say the Venus person loves expensive dinners and the Chiron person struggles with financial security. This could unintentionally bring up feelings of unworthiness for the Chiron individual. Conversely, the Chiron person might be drawn to the Venus person's beauty and acceptance, seeking validation for their own perceived flaws. It's like a moth to a flame, drawn to the light but potentially getting burned in the process. Here's where it gets interesting: the potential for healing is immense. If both individuals are willing to confront their wounds, communicate openly, and work through their insecurities, the relationship can become an incredibly powerful catalyst for personal growth. Think of it as a cosmic therapy session, where each person helps the other navigate their inner landscape. However, there's a delicate balance to maintain. The Venus person, seeing the Chiron person's vulnerability, might be tempted to fall into a savior role, trying to fix or rescue them from their pain. This can lead to codependency and hinder the Chiron person's own healing journey. Picture this: the Venus person constantly offering solutions and advice, while the Chiron person passively accepts, reinforcing their belief that they need saving. This dynamic, while seemingly helpful, can ultimately be detrimental to both individuals. But wait, there's a catch. The house placement of the Venus-Chiron conjunction in your birth chart adds another layer of complexity. If the conjunction falls in the first house or near the ascendant, issues of self-image and how you present yourself to the world may surface. Perhaps you constantly compare yourself to others, feeling inadequate or unattractive. What if it lands in the second house? Self-worth may be intrinsically tied to financial security. You might find yourself obsessing over money, believing that your value as a person depends on your bank account. Now, if it's in the third house, communication can be a major challenge. Maybe you struggle to express your feelings or fear being misunderstood. Ever notice how some people clam up when they're trying to explain how they feel? A Venus-Chiron in the third house can really highlight this. The fourth house placement suggests that deep-seated wounds may stem from your family of origin. Perhaps you experienced childhood trauma or felt unloved or neglected. The fifth house might indicate insecurity surrounding creativity and self-expression. You might fear judgment or worry that your creative endeavors are not good enough. The sixth house could point to struggles with health and work. Perhaps you're a perfectionist, constantly striving to meet unrealistic standards, leading to burnout and health problems. In the seventh house, partnership wounds may surface. You might have a history of unhealthy relationships or fear commitment. Now here's where it gets juicy. Maybe you're thinking it sounds like a string of unlucky rolls, but remember that Chiron is also about finding healing, so there's always hope. If the conjunction is in the eighth house, intimacy issues might emerge. Perhaps you struggle to trust your partner or fear vulnerability. The ninth house suggests challenges may arise with your beliefs and worldview. You might question your faith or feel lost and directionless. The 10th house indicates that wounds may relate to your career and public image. Perhaps you fear failure or struggle to find a career that aligns with your values. The 11th house placement could mean a struggle with friendships and belonging. You might feel like an outsider or have difficulty forming close connections. Finally, the 12th house suggests that deep, subconscious wounds may surface. These wounds may be hidden from conscious awareness, making them difficult to address. Stick around, at 7:30 I'll reveal how retrograde motion further impacts this conjunction. The sign placement of Venus and Chiron also plays a crucial role. If the conjunction is in Aries, wounds around assertiveness and self-confidence can develop. You might struggle to stand up for yourself or fear being perceived as aggressive. In Taurus, issues of self-worth and material possessions need to be addressed. You might equate your value with what you own. In Gemini, you may experience challenges in communication and self-expression. In Cancer, deep family wounds need attention and healing. In Leo, insecurities about creativity and recognition may arise. If you're a Virgo, you may struggle with perfectionism and self-criticism. In Libra, wounds around partnership and fairness emerge. In Scorpio, intimacy issues and fear of vulnerability need addressing. If the conjunction is in Sagittarius, challenges around beliefs and freedom may arise. You might feel restricted or question your beliefs. For Capricorn placements, wounds related to your career and responsibility develop. If you're an Aquarius, you may struggle with friendships and belonging. In Pisces, deep subconscious wounds surface, often related to escapism or a lack of boundaries. The aspects to the Venus-Chiron conjunction also provide valuable insights. Sextile and trine aspects create a supportive and understanding connection, making it easier to navigate the challenges. Square and opposition aspects, while more challenging, offer significant growth from overcoming obstacles. Retrograde motion introduces a layer of complexity, prompting deeper reflection and internalization of the themes. A natal Chiron retrograde suggests a more internalized and challenging healing journey. Venus retrograde affects the conjunction by prompting introspection of love and values. An applying conjunction suggests the relationship is still developing, and the wounds are actively being triggered. A separating conjunction indicates the relationship is past the initial triggering phase and moving toward healing or integration. I know, a lot of information. You're probably thinking, wow, is this conjunction all doom and gloom? No. It's a call to action, an opportunity to step into your potential. Let's talk about some practical advice. If the Chiron person grapples with feelings of unworthiness, manifesting as financial instability, financial literacy, budgeting, and mindful spending become essential tools. The Venus-Chiron conjunction can ignite artistic expression as a powerful means to navigate and process emotional wounds. Self-care is essential for both individuals involved. Remember, this conjunction is about mutual healing, not just one person fixing the other. And finally, the Venus conjunct Chiron in the composite chart highlights the core wounds and vulnerabilities the relationship is likely to face as a unit. In conclusion, the Venus-Chiron conjunction is a powerful indicator of a karmic connection with the potential for both deep wounds and profound healing. By understanding the dynamics at play, both individuals can consciously navigate the challenges and cultivate a relationship that fosters growth, self-acceptance, and unconditional love. This is a complex but ultimately beautiful aspect, showing that our wounds, when faced with courage and compassion, can become our greatest sources of strength. So, embrace the journey, be patient with yourself and your partner, and remember that healing is a process, not a destination. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about astrology and relationships, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every week with insights on everything from planetary alignments to relationship compatibility. Plus, by subscribing, you'll be part of a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about exploring the cosmos and understanding themselves better. So hit that subscribe button and let's continue this journey of self-discovery together.